Here in round 2, definitely a keep. Radiant Flames looks good in this hand. Yeah, I guess we have Tightening Coils if we need it too, so seems reasonable. Ooh, actually like to see that. That could indicate Radiant Flames being pretty awesome on turn 3. We'll have to see. Not in a big rush to play Endless One either. No 2-drop, alright. Yeah, definitely playing Evolving Wilds here. Pretty awesome. We get our green mana and set up nicely for a turn 3 Radiant Flames into turn 4 Cloud Manta or Endless One or Incubator Drone. Okay. So we're going to bust the Radiant Flames. I don't think there's a real strong need to wait here. We'll take our 2-for-1. I guess I don't have to, but I don't want to play an Endless One. No, I think it's fine. It's a good 2-for-1. I'm trying to think. I mean, I could Tightening Coils the Lantern Scout, but the fact that I have Tightening Coils for the next creature he plays, I think. Otherwise, I could take 4 damage. See, the problem with not playing Radiant Flames, yes, I could get more value, but it's still like delaying me. I have so much stuff I want to play on turn 4. I could legitimately play, okay, I could play Endless One as a 3/3. But then Radiant Flames is going to kill it. I think that we just Radiant Flames. Yeah. I want to be able to just start playing Cloud Mantas and go to town. Alright. Let's play the Radiant Flames. Plus, he could just start gaining life. I don't know. Like I said, I probably could have gotten more value out of Radiant Flames, but now I can play either Endless One or Cloud Manta. I get some good options here. Alright. So I could have killed War Leader too, but 1/1 is not currently all of that. Not that bad. Alright. So we'll play Cloud Manta number 1. Reason being, I want to start flying in from above, and if I draw another land, I'd rather play a 5/5 Endless One. Alright. Don't want to... He could have attacked there, couldn't he? Because he could have given... Should have attacked there, because he could have given first strike. Okay. I guess we play Endless One now. I could actually go Kozilek Sentinel. Doesn't make very good use of the mana, though. Could also go Incubator Drone, but Endless One blocks a bit better. Let's get in with Cloud Manta. You can't get Lifelink either, which is nice. So I think we're just going to play a 4-mana 4/4 here. 4-mana 4/4 seems fine. Does not survive Gideon's Reproach. But I like it more than playing Sentinel Tightening Coils, I think. It's debatable, I suppose. Alright, it's unfortunate, but nothing to be done. So we'll take some damage here, quite a bit of damage, as a matter of fact. And I guess 2 cards left in our opponent's hand. We can do the Kozilek Sentinel plus Tightening Coils on the War Leader, which seems fine. Geopede's not bad either. But we'll set up our defense now. So now the plan is play some more Cloud Mantas. One exactly. And fly over top as long as we can here. The reason I play the Tightening Coils is typically these colors don't have a ton of flyers, but as I say that, my opponent, in fact, not only plays a flyer, but an insanely good one. All right, let's go. Guess it. So if he attacks with everything, this could become. We attack with the Cloud Manta. Play another one. Now if he attacks with Angelic Captain and Castigator and War Leader, we can kill Castigator, so we can only get in for 6 damage. We have him on a 2-turn clock with the Cloud Mantas. Okay. All right, Radiant Flames could not be more busted in this match, by the way. It's truly incapable of being more broken. So, guess note to self, should have held out longer. But like I said, there really was no reason to. That's just strange. Vigilance. Oh, for the captain value. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Shouldn't have attacked with the Castigator, I don't think. 1 card left in hand. All right, so we just get to eat your Castigator. Oh, and he had the focus as his last card. It's truly unfortunate and sad, but these things happen. So now I have to do mathematics, which is never fun, but a necessary component of this game. So let's see here. 6 lands. So if I swing with both Cloud Mantas, he gets to crack back for approximately 7 in the air, and then these 2 ground guys. So 7 is going to be lethal. Very, very much sadly. So I guess that means play Incubator Drone. And we do want to play the land so we can spell Shrivel if we have to. What else can I do? I really wish I could do more. Unfortunately, that's about the extent of what we can do. Might be in my best interest to leave back both Cloud Mantas. It's really depressing. I don't want to do that, but I don't know what to tell you. That Lithomancer's focus was a day ruiner, unfortunately. We might have to 2-for-1 ourselves for Angelic Captain, as depressing as that is. Yeah, I guess we go Incubator Drone, leave back Cloud Mantas. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it's horrible. But I mean, the reason to do it, I guess, is because... What is the reason to do it? I don't know. We're not in a good spot. We're really not. Otherwise, it just forces a jump with Cloud Manta, which is equally horrible. Yeah, we're going to 2-for-1 ourselves. It's horrible. It really is. But like I said, the last card being the Lithomancer's focus was just a day ruiner. So we got an offer of trade. That Tightening Coils was just horrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, I guess this would have been a 5-5 the turn after I played it on an Angelic Captain, so it still would have been a problem, but Angelic Captain just so funny because in my mind I'm like, you know, there's really not that many flyers. And then of course plays a flyer. I guess I can take 6, but I think we're just going to double block the Angelic Captain. Lose everything of substance on my side of the board. I'm trying to think if there's any other good trade here. I actually don't want to chump the Tajuru Stalwart so I can spell shrivel whatever he casts here. Or at least have the option to. But I can't even double block the Tajuru Stalwart, which is a huge bummer. And I still have to worry about Kitesail Scout, which is a huge bummer. Man, this game is rough, man. I don't like it at all. This game did not pan out well for us. All right. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not good. I'm trying to think. I could double block to Drew Stalwart with Cloud Mantas, but then I'm just in chump mode with Angelic Captain, which is horrible. If we don't get rid of Captain, we're just going to lose. I don't like it. I really don't like this. This is just not a good board state at all. So I could leave up Spell Shrivel and take 3. If I do that, I'm on a 4-turn clock with Kitesail Scout, which doesn't seem very good. Four-turn clock with Kitesail Scout. It's pretty bad. Like, do we have any ways to deal with Kitesail Scout now? Yeah, we have another Cloud Manta, Wavewing Elemental, Radiant Flames, double Sky Spawner. Titan's Presence doesn't work. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave up the Scion this turn. Assume that we're going to be using Spell Shrivel. We're also assuming it's a creature. It could have been a combat trick. If it was a combat trick, I would have preferred to have blocked with the Scion, because then I could prevent the damage plus sack. But I honestly thought it was going to be a creature, not a combat trick. In fact, I don't even know. Oh, Royal's Retribution. Okay. Well, definitely should have blocked in retrospect, but not real. No, actually, I shouldn't have. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I assumed creature. I did not assume combat trick. You can never know if your opponent draws a combat trick. I could have just chump blocked, and then what if he had a creature? It would have been way worse for us. So this is still, of course, bad, but I don't know what to tell you. Well, Devastator is currently not playable, so we'll go like this and pass. And we are indeed still in a very, very bad place. So forced to trade, forced to chump, take 1 in the air. No follow-up, please. Skyline Cascade does do some work for us, actually, pretty nicely here. Can't crack the Cataract, but I don't think I'd want to. We basically need this Devastator to live, and our opponent has to not top deck. Well, unfortunately, it does count as top decking, so now Devastator can't get us out of this. We already played Radiant Flames. Sky Spawner does buy us a turn, I guess. No, I guess it doesn't. So even Sky Spawner couldn't get us out of this. We're not going to show him the Devastator. It's an unfortunate loss. I wish it would have gone better for us, but we still get another chance at winning this. So I feel like Spell Shrivel's good against the Royals Retribution. Shatter Skull Recruit seems pretty good as a blocker. Cloud Manta's really not that great in this match. It's really not. I don't know what to tell you. A 3/2 flyer when your opponent's got a board full of stuff that attacks into it and kills it is just not good. I think Recruit, once again, is probably going to be a lot better. A 4/4 body in this match seems excellent. It's more expensive than the Cloud Manta, but I think we're just going to have to tolerate that. And everything else I think is too expensive. So let's try this again. I could cut the Devastator, I guess, because it's so expensive and our opponent is so aggressive. But yeah, and he has Smite the Monstrous. Yeah, cutting Devastator is legitimate here. Maybe leave the Cloud Manta just because it's cheaper. Still can fly over. All right, lower the curve a bit. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I mean, the Cloud Manta blocks the Angelic Captain or whatever, so yeah, we're going to keep this hand for sure. Guess we can open with Looming Spires in case we draw a island, because then Evolving Wilds can find our green mana at some point. Otherwise, if we don't draw an island, we're just going to play Evolving Wilds next turn and search out an island. All right. So currently, Sky Spawner into Cloud Manta is the play. Don't really want to trade a Sky Spawner for a Kitesail Scout because Cloud Manta can block Kitesail Scout. Well, now I guess I'm a little bit more willing because now he has no incentive to not attack with Kitesail Scout since I can't really crack back. But trading a 2/1 for a 1/1 just seems pretty bad. I'm just going to play Cloud Manta and pass. We also have Rush of Ice next turn. Which on the Looming Spires actually seems pretty good. No red mana from our opponent yet, which I guess is nice. Okay, so now he can't attack with the Kitesail Scout. He can attack with the Patrol, so I guess we're going to take 2, but then I can Rush of Ice. If he attacks with Kitesail Scout, I'm willing to trade a Cloud Manta for a Lithomancer's Focus plus a Kitesail Scout. It's a better 2-for-1 for us anyway. Actually, I could draw. I'm willing to trade a Sky Spawner for a McKinley Patrol here. Actually, this is actually a decent trade for us. Although Rush of Icing and getting in for 5 next turn. All right, we'll take 2. Kozilek's Channeler is not bad. All right. Well, now I guess I would prefer to play the Channeler because then I want the Rush of... See, if I Rush of Ice, Kitesail Scout, and swing for 5, he gets to crack back for 4 which I don't like when we're behind. So I'd rather swing with Cloud Manta, play Channeler, and pass. He can play Smite the Monstrous on Kozilek's Channeler, but then maybe we just chump at that point, since we don't really need the Scion anymore. Okay, that's the best play he's got. That's not really that intimidating. Okay. If he'd had Lithomancer's Focus, he would have attacked. So he's not even bluffing the Lithomancer's Focus, which tells me he definitely does not have it. So we're going to take 1 damage here. We get to go... Oh, unfortunately, Titan's Presence doesn't do that much here. So let's just Rush of Ice. Scout. Could play a post-combat Endless one for 4 with the Channeler, Scion, and Spires, but we're just going to get in for 5 here and pass. Fly in for some damage for a while. If he leaves up 5 mana and pass, we're going to probably play around Royal's Retribution. I would say there's probably enough incentive to do that. No plays. All right, so he leaves up the Royal's Retribution. I think the play is just swing with Sky Spawner only, and then play Endless one as a beefy boy. Could attack with just Cloud Manta, but Sky Spawner's not going to be a good attacker next turn. It is 1 less damage. I'm just going to attack with Sky Spawner here. And then I'm going to play Endless one. I also have Titan's Presence, Kozilek Sentinel for the Kitesail Scout. So we're just going to do it for 7 here. No need to sack a Scion or use the Looming Spire in case he has removal for Endless one. So, alright. Not leaving up 5 mana this time, which means attacks are going to be safe once again. Plus we can use Titan's Presence on his Kitesail Scout now, which is good news. Alright, so let's Titan's Presence Scout. If he wants to bust focus, that's fine too. It's a fine, yeah, it's actually a really good trade for us, because Lithomancer's Focus would have been actually pretty good against our Endless one. So now I think we just play Sentinel and we can't attack because this gets to prevent all the damage. So let's just play Sentinel. We're going to hold on to the land for like Tunneling Geopede. Although, yeah, we already took Devastator out. Plus, even if we didn't, we could play it. Okay. Yep, now we just pass. That's fine. So I'm almost positive he has Royal's Retribution in his hand. Just seems likely. He left all that mana open. There's a chance he doesn't. But that turn he didn't leave it open, but he still had the backup plan of Lithomancer's Focus, so I definitely didn't want to trade a Cloud Manta for a Kitesail Scout. I could have traded the Sky Spawner for the Scout there, which may have been better. Well, that's unfortunate and sad, but that's okay. It's not over. I guess he doesn't have fantastic attacks here. He has some decent ones, though, definitely. Nah, he actually doesn't even have that great of attacks. All right, well, this tells me likely has a combat trick, but we're still going to be doing some blocks. So we get to trade with Castigator, eat, patrol, trade with patrol, and we would take for 6 damage. Otherwise, I can trade a Channeler for... I mean, Blade Master's going to be pretty intense. Yeah, let's just get his chump blockers off the board. We have the Endless one. Even if he plays Reproach, we still get to trade with the Patrol. Yeah, I guess this is going to have to be acceptable here. I mean, it feels like clearing things off the board when he's got Blade Master out and a ton of allies in deck when we have an Endless one, probably better. Because otherwise, he's going to have chump blockers for a while for our Endless one. So that actually seems just fine to me. Yeah, now we get to... We're just going to swing like this. Guess I could have swung with Scion too, but... All right. I actually feel like his attack was incorrect there with the Blade Master. That attack just panned out a lot better for us because when you're running allies, you want to keep as many creatures as possible, especially when your deck's running Veteran War Leader and Angelic Captain. Maybe we get blown out by Planar Outburst here. Nope, just Captain. All right, well, Captain's not good enough. Felidar Cub's not good enough. I don't actually think he can block the Scion either because we swing with everything. If he blocks Scion, chumps here, he takes 6, he goes to 1. Block Scion, chumps, goes to 1. I guess we do actually not swing with Scion then. Because he could also just chump Endless one and take 6 and go to 1. All right. Oh, can't spell shrivel it, but it also is pretty irrelevant here. All right. So got game 2. Opponent's deck is certainly a good ally deck. Very aggressive. I'm trying to think if we have more we can do against that aggression. I could run salvage drones. They actually block Core Castigator and Cliffside Recruit, but that's about it. Not to say that's terrible, but could cut the Spell Shrivel for a salvage drone. Salvage drone's so bad. But like I said, it blocks Castigator. I don't know how many he's running, but our late game certainly seems better than his. Although late game stall board state could be a problem. Castigator's just a problem. How good is Spell Shrivel in this match? I mean, I don't think it's fantastic. I think it's okay, though. It's going to be difficult to leave up Spell Shrivel, I feel like. Because if we're not making a play, I don't know how developed our board's going to be. Especially on the draw against him. Like bringing in Salvage Drone, like I said, basically holds back Cliffside Lookout and holds back Core Castigator. I don't know how many Castigators he's running. I want to assume it's more than one, in which case Salvage Drone's going to be good, but it really is a one-mana 1/1, which is just so awful. Otherwise, it's like so bad against everything else. Horrible against McKinley Patrol. Wish I had more Sentinels. Yeah, I gotta leave Spell Shrivel in retrospect. Like, with Royal's Retribution, you have to leave in the Spell Shrivel. That way he doesn't attack where Royal's Retribution is devastating, and we get to counter it and just throw off all the combat math. Yeah, I just don't have anything else. I think this is how we gotta do it. We got to keep this because of Anticipate, but this hand is admittedly not the best. I mean, we're going to be able to find red mana, I assume. But even then, I can't play anything else. Don't Castigator, please. All right, Cub, I guess, is technically not a Castigator. Nor is it an ally. All right. Well, that's going to work. So we're going to Anticipate, find a red mana, Skyline Cascade the Cub. Oh, it's unfortunate. All right. Well, we're going to Anticipate for a red mana. In a perfect world, of course. No follow-up play at least is nice. All right, we're in trouble now, unfortunately. Not finding the red mana there is pretty devastating. We could leave up Spell Shrivel. Yeah, it's actually not horrible. Maybe we draw the red mana here. We did dig 4 deep for it. All right, well, change of plans. Because now we can draw a land, play Oracle of Dust, which is seemingly good in this match. I think I probably make this trade. I mean, I want my flyers, but at the same time, I've got double Cloud Manta in hand, so let's just keep guys off his board, especially since he's running Veteran War Leader. Okay, so now we're going to play Cloud Manta after attacking. Wait, tap another untapped ally. So he can't give himself first strike. Otherwise, that would be an awkward play. All right, so War Leader, I assume, is going to get in. We'll drop Cascade plus Cloud Manta number 2, or we can go Oracle of Dust if we draw an untapped land. Both of those options are pretty good. Oracle of Dust has the uniqueness of being able to play around Smite the Monstrous while still granting very good defensive ability, which I guess that's something Shatterskull Recruit does not have. No play there. That's awkward. So have to assume it's Royal's Retribution. No other play really makes sense to me. So I think we're just going to get in with Eldrazi Scion. And play Oracle of Dust and pass. And this is just making better use of our mana than playing the second Cloud Manta. If he wants to leave up Royal's Retribution for the rest of the game, so be it. I'll just continue to play a bunch of powerful spells in the meantime. I could trade an Oracle of Dust for a Royal's Retribution. But like I said, I'm gaining board here. We didn't see Planar Outburst. I'm not going to play around it. All right, now he did not leave up Royal's Retribution. So now we get to Rush of Ice, which is going to be much better for us. All right, finally found the red mana too. So we go red mana, we go Rush of Ice, Career Griffin. And we swing with everything. Next turn, we get to go GOP, Cascade, Griffin, continue to attack with Cloud Manta. He could leave up 5 mana again, but then I can just swing with one guy, like Island maybe, since we don't really need to land so much anymore. All right, that's just interesting to me. If he's chumping for damage, I'm curious. Okay. So he's leaving up Royal's Retribution. Let's go GOP'd. I guess we can do this post-combat. So let's just swing with an Oracle of Dust and a Scion, because then he can't Royal's Retribution. Yeah. Okay, so we'll swing with Oracle of Dust, Eldrazi Scion. He gets to play Retribution, killing Oracle of Dust. Then we play GOP Cascade down the Griffin. This is a fine trade, by the way. He one-for-runs us with his 5-drop. We're forcing him to play it now. We didn't even have to force him to play it. I just think it's fine that we are. Oh, Encircling Fissure. Well, that's actually okay too, I guess. So now I guess he just eats our Scion, which really is irrelevant here. So So we go Cascade. Oh, damn it. I did it in the wrong order. I had it all mapped out too. So upset with myself. All right. Let's go Geopede. One less damage, unfortunately. Sadly. And then we'll play the Coralhelm Guide. So I botched the play even though I had it designed perfectly in my mind. I think it's because I got confused by the Encircling Fissure when I was expecting the Royal's Retribution. So what I can do is make my land or my Geopede. I kind of want to make my land unblockable. I don't even have to, I guess, but I can. And then I can swing with Oracle of Dust plus Island, and his Royal's Retribution is still not really that good. I don't even have to. Yeah, I guess I don't even have to do that. I don't even have to make anything unblockable. So we're just going to swing with Island plus Oracle of Dust. And I'm going to crack Blighted Cataract at the end of his turn. Okay. I'm assuming tricks of some sort. If he does this tandem tactics, looks like he pumped my... Oh, so we can smite it. Okay. I guess that does something. I'm trying to think if there's a way. Unfortunately, there's not. Okay. Got us. So, it's unfortunate. He also has not played the Royal's Retribution yet, which, much to my sadness and chagrin, is costly. And he still just has a grip full of other combat tricks, so he doesn't even have to play them, which is making this extremely difficult. So let's crack our Blighted Cataract. Okay. Let's Tightening Coils the Griffin. Swing with the Cloud Manta. I'm willing to 1-for-1 a Royal's Retribution at this point. I basically just want him to play it. But the fact that he's managed to have so many other things to do while leaving up Royal's Retribution has been pretty frustrating. But I mean, I still feel like we're in good shape as long as I'm successfully playing around Royal's Retribution. That is, I guess I'm not even necessarily convinced I am. I thought I was. Okay. Well, now we get to swing with a bunch of flyers. So let's go this. He has Lithomancer's focus up, which is relevant. We're still going to make Geopede unblockable. And swing with these. So focus is a little bit annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. He gets to block plus focus, and then he takes 6, or he chumps. Or he can block and trade plus trade with focus. He can do 2 trades, get rid of these 2, plus use a focus. And then we're going to follow up with a Kozilek Sentinel. Alright, well, that worked out fine for us. Well, that's nice, actually. Steal this. Guess we can swing with Cloud Manta first. We don't even have to swing for lethal. It doesn't matter. Could have actually... Okay. I should have attacked with... Well, no, that's fine. I still feel like we're playing around Royal's Retribution. He's got to play it. He's not? Alright. Well, I guess that would do it. Do I want to exert a Sandstone Bridge? Gives me an extra land. It's a creature off his board. We'll do it. Make the bridge unblockable, swing for 2. I wonder if I could have swung with everything in one there. Royal's Retribution killing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Block. He could have lived if he had... He still can live from Royal's Retribution. Based on my math. So now I can attack with everything, and even if he has Royal's Retribution, he can't win. Because he can kill things, block things, and he still takes 2 damage. Especially, he's going to take more once I play the drone. So now I legitimately don't need to play around Royal's Retribution. Alright, well, he's dead regardless. Actually, he could have outnumber here, so I am going to play Incubator Drone and attack with everything. Because then he can outnumber my biggest guy and just draw Evolving Wilds. That would be nice. Or Titan's Presence. Well, Titan's Presence, sadly. Alright. Got match 2. Nice. Well, that was way long and drawn out. I feel like I played around Royal's Retribution the whole game, and I hope he had it. Otherwise, that was really awkward. It does feel like he probably had it, though. Alright, well, we're off to the finals, which is sweet. Especially in an 8-4. It's the only spot that really matters. So we'll see you in the finals.